Yes,
America,
sir.
America, welcome.
Keeping it blunt podcast,
Keeping it
baby.
blunt, baby. Keeping it blunt. What's good with you,
Yes,
America?
sir. So, yo,
You catch some
check
fights
this
last
out.
night, America?
Last night, thought
Talk
last
about it.
night. Last night was pretty good. Last night was pretty good. It was an underrated card. Not a lot of big names on there,
Indeed,
but had some good fights on there.
indeed,
Had some pretty good fights on it.
indeed. Who do you wanna highlight first, man? Who do
First and
you got seen
foremost,
first? Huh?
first and foremost,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Meatball Molly McCann, bro.
Oh,
Coming
Meatball
off a
Molly.
loss. Yeah, coming off a loss. She got
Meatball.
rocked in her last fight.
Yeah,
She came back in really good shape. She didn't
right,
look chubby like she usually looks. She looked like really chiseled, really on
right.
point.
She looked very focused.
And she left that girl with her damn arm.
Broke.
Huh.
I think it was broke or dislocated, right? Something I didn't see.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. Yo,
I
she
didn't follow up.
screamed. She screamed. She and
Did
you know what's crazy? Usually they like
definitely did.
they'll crank and like give time, like, all right, nigga, I'm about to break your arm, you know what I mean? But she didn't even give that warning. She just she snapped that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
she just took it. She was like, "I'm winning. That's it." And I felt bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
she
she looked
was
like
sorry.
the Romanian girl. Um, I have her name somewhere here, but I can't quite remember it. I'm sorry, but we'll get back to that. But she is. I thought she was gonna do a little bit more than what she did, but Meatball was just focused.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
shit
She came in
was.
there to get it done.
She came in there with a job to do, and she did what she had to do.
Um, to pivot though and keep it on females. How about the two that I don't even remember their names because it was like a snooze fest, but that foot though.
Oh
Woo!
yeah, yo, I
It
didn't
don't
even
bend
see it
like that.
happen.
Huh?
I saw it later on. I saw it later on Twitter. I didn't even see it happen.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy. They said they showed a replay of it and everything. I don't know. I must have been getting a drink or something because I didn't catch it.
I went to the bathroom. So I pieced out,
Uh,
got the nachos twerking. Something.
yeah, the
I
thing is,
missed it.
if it's a boring fight,
Interest.
I lose interest. Yeah, and
Yeah.
my attention span starts going elsewhere, and who
Right.
knows, something could pop off, and I'm not even interested in paying attention. So I'm like,
Right.
that's the thing. That's why fighters make sure your fights are exciting, bro.
I mean,
Make sure your
and
fights are
where they always
exciting.
say, don't let it go to the judges. Never let it go to the
Yeah,
judges because you never know which way it's
I
gonna go.
mean, if you can help it, hell yeah.
If you can help it, because let's be real, both they're both trying to do the same thing.
Exactly, exactly.
And
For
so
real.
and so that's why I always laugh to myself when I hear like the coaches, because it's like, come on, pick up your hips, and it's like I'm trying to. I really am. Believe me,
Word.
you
I
ain't
feel that
letting
because like,
me.
yo, that's how I feel like, bro, because I used to play basketball and stuff like that. And
Right.
like and I stopped playing for the longest time, went like 2 years without playing. And like lately, when I go to play, I'm like, I see an opening, I see the lane, and my mind is like, all right, boom, zoom by him and get to the hoop. And it was like my body's like, nah, bro, you stand right
Right.
here.
Right. I apologize.
But so besides that, fucking Charles Radke, bro. Charles Radke knocked out Gilbert Urbina first round. Knocked him out twice in the first round.
That is crazy.
And Gilbert Urbina, he's no slouch, yo. He
This
got a
is
chin. He's a good fighter.
this is was this earlier on? Who is this now we're saying again? I'm sorry.
Gilbert Urbina, I think it was he probably was the first fight on the main card.
Okay, so unfortunately, and don't hate me, America. I was with my son. Okay, so I missed a little bit of the first, but my partner in crime, you understand, AJ came through with all that, so here we are. So
Dessert.
I came in on the board. I was undefeated, Johnson and Maxim. Bang! That's who I came in on.
Yeah,
Which
that
was
was
a
a good
fight.
fight too.
That
That
was
was a
a
good
fight.
fight. That was a
That
good
was a
fight.
fight.
Maxim let me down because so when you come in with an undefeated, and especially when you fighting somebody like Johnson, I've watched Johnson lose myself before. You know what I'm saying? He's like hit and miss.
Right.
So when you fighting somebody like that, you're supposed to dominate as an undefeated fighter coming in the UFC, bro. You're supposed to make a statement right there. So even if he would have won, I wasn't impressed with his statement, Maxim.
Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I
But
just can't
but
believe
he
I can't believe Johnson won. Because I mean
word,
the
yo,
first
nah, he's a
round,
dog. He's a dog.
in the first round, Maximo was getting him. First round was like, whoa. But then
Hmm.
after he survived that, it was like all uphill from there, you know?
Yeah, he's like shit. Fuck that. Oh, word, it's a fight. It's a fight then. Like,
Yeah, he's like, oh, so you coming with that kind of heat? Okay. No problem.
but yeah. Yo, I feel like he should have had that anaconda choke in the first round. He didn't. I feel like he didn't put enough leverage on his hips, bro. He could have really cranked that choke.
Something went wrong there. Or you
Yeah,
know what? The deep again. The other guy's trying to do the same thing. That defense.
exactly. You see,
He
I'm
kept
not in
putting
the
the
ring, so
hands
it's hard.
up.
It's hard to judge, yo, because I don't want to be that guy like, oh, I would have did this, fucking sitting there with a fucking thing of donuts, like, oh, I would
Facts.
have, I would have finished that
Facts.
submission, like, you
Facts.
know what
Right, right.
I'm saying?
Keyboard warriors and whatnot.
Yeah, but
At
yo,
home
like, just,
with an
but I'm
opinion.
not. I'm also not no slouch either, and I know a little something, something, and I
Right.
know that if you would have put a little torque on them hips, you would have definitely probably secured that choke.
Yeah, so he did not do that. So
Yeah, and
he
then
lost
you're an undefeated fighter at the highest level, bro. You're
at
in
the
the
highest.
UFC.
At the highest. UFC is the
You
highest.
got to know these things, bro. You got to do these things straight up. Right? Come on,
You
watch
know,
watch Vincente Luque pull a Darce or anaconda choke like that. Watch Tony Ferguson pull a Darce or anaconda choke like that. You see how they fucking pull them, they pull their hips up. They like kind of like hug
like
into the
raised.
choke. Like
Right.
he wasn't doing that. He's had his body laid out.
So, but that's my question. That's my question. That's my question. So my question is, so what was Johnson doing defensively that wasn't allowing Maxim? I mean, or are you saying he wasn't doing anything defensively?
He of course he was defending, but I felt like he should have been able to overcome the
The
defense.
defense. That was a W for Johnson.
Yeah, straight up. He earned it. He fought through. He fought hard, and he earned that
Oh,
dub. So
oh,
I
let
ain't
me.
mad.
You know how we do. We love our fighters and we respect the ones that we love for sure. So the Romanian lady, her name is Diana Belbita. So excuse me on that.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Belbita.
and I hope you get better because that drone looked nasty. It really,
Yeah, that was bad. That
it
was
really
bad.
did.
But she's a warrior though, yo. She was thugging it out, and that it comes with the fight game. You know what you going in there to do. And if you had the opportunity, you would have did it to her.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. Oh my God. What? She would have been like, listen, let me get both your elbows. Come here.
yeah, that
Come
ass for real.
here. I don't even
But
like
yo,
elbows. You know what I'm saying? Like I like hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Give me both them Jones, yeah? Yeah. Go ahead.
but who else? Who else you got, man? Who else you got from last night?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Brazilian. Um Marçano versus
Hmm.
Dauber, the light heavyweight bout.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Rafael Moicano, I think his name. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a banger. That was a banger. And he equalized Dober's striking, which is
excuse me,
hard to do.
I can't I have a tickle. What'd you say?
I said he equalized Dober's striking, which is really hard to do because Dober's a slugger. He's a banger. He
Yeah.
knocked out Bobby Green after he was already rocked by Bobby Green. Bobby Green was winning that fight, and he came back because he's a banger like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, this was the gentleman too that yeah, but didn't he ride him the last like minute and a half? He just
Yeah, that's what he
just
had to
laid
do.
on him.
He didn't want to.
He
He didn't
secured it.
want
He
to
secured it. He secured the bag.
engage. Yeah, he didn't want to engage in that striking battle,
Right.
which is smart. It's a fight. You got to win. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not about ego. Like, oh man, I got to outstrike him because he's a striker. You know what I mean? Like, shit, those are the people that lose when you start letting your ego get in the way of your game plan.
Right. No, I mean, right. You gotta be smart in there, man. Come on. What's it called? Fight IQ. Hello.
Yeah, for sure, for
Fight
sure.
IQ. Fight IQ. Oh, cousin. Cousin. I gotta apologize too to some people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. On the last episode, I went all the way out there talking about who got the best hands, right? And I forgot somebody who I think, honestly, in my opinion, and y'all gonna hate me, I don't know. I think she got the best hands in UFC. That's Holly Holmes. I mean, she's a certified boxer, bro. And then the other people
Yeah.
that I mentioned, I just don't want the women to think like I forgot about y'all because I definitely didn't forget about y'all. Can't do that.
Nah,
Never,
I agree
never,
with that.
never.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the best in the UFC, but she's definitely up there. Her hands are definitely respected as far as one of the best boxers in the UFC.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I just say that because she's a certified boxer. And
Yeah, yeah.
if we go
And she's
boxer to
she's won.
boxer, we're having a hard time with UFCs with boxer to boxer.
She's won tournaments and belts and shit like that in boxing.
In
So
boxing. That's what she come from
yeah,
first. That's the pedigree, So
exactly.
that's the
So
only reason
yeah,
why I make that claim. Like Max, no disrespect, but and then Dustin, same thing. And then who? Oh,
yeah, they're
Nick
MMA
and
fighters. They're
Nate, they're
MMA
MMA
fighters. They
fighters,
grew
but they
up
got
training
good
MMA,
boxing.
but they got really good boxing.
Right. That's the only reason why I'm making that statement. But I don't want no one to think I forgot no one who actually has the pedigree. That's all.
Yeah, that ass, that ass.
That's all.
So yesterday,
Yeah.
these rules, these rules,
Make you
these
mad.
rules are getting on my nerves,
This is
bro.
the
These
second
these
time.
unified rules are getting on my nerves, bro.
Is it your
If they're
hands
gonna be
down or
unified, if they're gonna be unified, unify them shits, bro.
right?
If they're
Right.
gonna be unified, unify them damn rules. There's no way that a hand down considers you down in Vegas, but in New York you got to have a knee down, or I'm like, what?
I don't know. I mean, that's a deeper conversation for me. That's probably not on this podcast because we just. I feel like yeah, to me, I feel like that's probably a normal thing because look, each state they have different politics. So why wouldn't they have different politics about this too? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
if
but
I
it,
think
like if
something should be
for
different.
sports is different because
No, it's
in
politics. It's politics. It may not be like red and blue politics, but it's still
yeah,
politics within that industry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but yo, look, well, you it doesn't matter
and
if you
insurance. I'm
take
sure
three
insurance
steps,
purposes too. Insurance got something to do with it.
if you take 3 steps with the ball in Canada, or you take 3 steps with the ball in fucking Germany, it's a travel. Don't matter where you at.
Okay, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If I hit you in your arm while you trying to shoot, it's a foul. It don't matter if we in Texas, don't matter if we in Maine, don't matter if we in fucking
It
Nevada,
is a foul. And
it's a
one,
foul.
baby. And one.
You feel me? So I feel the same should apply to MMA.
MMA.
If I kick you in your
Okay.
face and your hand is down, and in the unified rules, you're not considered a down opponent. I don't give a fuck if I'm in Texas or Timbuktu. This shit is a legal strike.
Timbuktu. Like, listen, you know the rules.
Or this is a legal strike, bro. Like
so
I'm tired of seeing that.
so why do they so let's do it this way then. So then why do you think it is like that? Like why do you think okay, we don't like it. We want to get away with it, right? But have we figured out why they like it like that?
It's because of exactly what you said, the politics between the states. So just the same way, you know what I'm saying,
Who
guns
could
are legal in Florida, but they're not
oh
legal in
I
New
see.
Jersey or something like that.
Right.
The same way, that's how they playing with the rules here.
So then we got a petition for that then. Is that it?
I guess so. Yeah, we're gonna have to put our foot down as
Well,
fans.
listen, we don't mind being historical in MMA. Ronda Rousey
Word.
was the first woman in MMA. That's historics, and then a couple other things that happened. Oh, I think like you got the Africans, the first Africans in MMA. So we could be the
Or
first,
Conor McGregor, first double champ.
right? So we could be the first, what's that? Like what's that? Philanthropist or whatever for MMA and MMA or whatever.
Word, yo, groundbreakers.
I like that. We are groundbreakers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so hands down. So that brings us to that fight. My man got kicked in the head. What fight was that? That was the main event. He got kicked in the head
Mm,
twice, but the second time his hand was up, he was blocking. But the first time his hand was down, and his corner started talking all that yin yang. And he ran over there, and then Herb Dean was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, we ain't doing that. We're not doing
Oh
that."
yeah,
Remember
that
that?
was
That was the main event, right?
man, what fight was that? No, that wasn't the main event. That wasn't the main event.
Are you
That
sure?
was yeah. Oh yeah, it was the main event, I
That was the
think.
main
It was
event.
the main event. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right. It was the main
that's the
event. It
main
was the
event,
main
bro.
event.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was the main event. You know what it
That was
is that
lit.
the
That made it even
those
more
two main
lit.
event fighters
That was
are
he was
fighters that
French.
I'm
He's the
not really
French
familiar
dude.
with.
He's the French dude. What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you
I
say?
said the reason I got confused because I ain't gonna lie, those two main event fighters are fighters that I'm not really too familiar with.
I wasn't familiar with anybody yesterday because you know what I'm saying, but I love it.
Nah, I knew a couple of them. I knew a couple of them. Randy Brown did his thing.
Okay.
Randy Brown did his thing. Yeah, that's his second knockout in a row, bro. That boy's on a tear, and he's looking good in the cage.
No, I like, yeah, listen, he's healthy too, right? That's the main thing.
Yeah, yeah. And he came out unscathed. He barely even got hit yesterday, so he could probably fight again within the next couple months or so.
That's
That shit
pretty
was
dope.
nice.
Think about it. Yeah, because that's that back-to-back pay. I
Hell
mean,
yeah, hell yeah.
realistically, I'm looking at Hamza. What was he doing? What did he do? Like three? He did like what, 2 fights in like a month or something like that. Remember that? Like,
Yeah, he got the quickest turnaround. He did like I think it was 2 weeks.
right, two
He did.
weeks. He was like, he
Yeah,
didn't
you know
fight.
what? That's crazy that he's known for that and the quickest turnaround and all that shit. But then, like towards the back end of his career lately, he's like once a year fighting, if that.
Right.
That's
I
crazy to me.
understand that. Yeah, he
He
was
fighting
hot.
every 2 weeks,
And like,
and then all of a sudden, like nobody, you can't get a
who,
fight.
who he make mad?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't
Because
get it, but I do get it. As you move up in the rankings, your opponents are more scarce.
yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, like you got to stick by your word, bro. You got to stay active because there's a lot of fighters that they don't care to just to stay active. They'll fight a lesser opponent.
Okay.
They call those
Yeah.
warm up
Yeah,
fights,
yeah,
tune up
yeah, yeah.
fights.
I
You know
think
what I'm
like
saying? Like
didn't Cerrone do that a bunch of times, didn't he? I thought
yeah, oh yeah, Cerrone fought whoever,
he
whenever.
didn't
That's
care.
one
He just
thing
said,
loved about
okay.
Cerrone. And that's another thing that contributed to his longevity because he probably would have got dropped from the organization a long time before he did. But he was such a company man. Whenever they needed somebody to step in, they knew they could go to him.
Yeah, 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 yeah. He would do it.
But yo, back to but real quick before I
Yeah.
fucking get lost, back to the rules because there was a lot of eye pokes last night too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the
And
glove.
that's starting to, yes, that's starting to get annoying, bro. Cause like there's gloves out there, bro. There's all right. I haven't done the research that I was supposed to do last night, but I'm gonna just tell you from what I know. Now, from what I think I know,
Okay.
Trevor Whitman is the one that came up with these gloves. The trainer for Kamaru Usman, Rose Namajunas, Justin Gaethje. He
Yeah.
got a couple of he got good
Some names.
fighters under his belt. He's
Yeah,
one
I
of the
like
top notch, you know what I'm
trainers,
saying, top tier trainers.
coach.
But he came up with these gloves that they automatically curve your hand. Like you could open them so you could grapple or whatever, but you have to force them open. The natural position is like this. So when you're pawing for a jab, you know what I'm saying? You're like this instead of like this.
Right. Yeah. No, I like that.
But the reason the UFC don't want to use them is because he owns the patent for them. So the UFC is like, well, give us the patent and then we'll
What?
use them. And he's like, I'm not giving you my fucking patent. I created this.
Some people be wilding with their requests, bro.
Yeah, that's that money hungry shit, bro. And like you literally sacrificing people's eyes, bro, because you
Yeah.
don't want to fucking because you don't want to
Yo,
use it because you got
Bisping.
a patent.
My man Bisping. Hello.
Word, dude.
Missing the whole eye. He
Nah,
got a whole fake eye.
Bisping got his shit knocked out though. Vitor Belfort knocked his fucking eye out.
Right. Like, come on. Matter of fact, hey, you seen him in New York though? Quick pivot, y'all. Little one championship talk. You seen him in New York though? Because that I forget her name because I can't pronounce it. I apologize. But the one girl with she has like like she's like bald on the sides of her hair and she got the long hair.
The Asian girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
She's
about.
in
I don't
New
know her name
York,
either, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
so she's doing a lot of like she's getting around. She's doing her thing. She's bad too. And I guess he's a fan too. So he was there. He saw her, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, just recently, looking all smooth, but not fighting, don't have an eye. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, let's get the glove situation fixed already. So
Yeah, man. They gotta get
get back to
those
business.
gloves. Those gloves are the The ones that use the UFC gloves are kind of like amateur gloves now. Like we're so advanced, bro.
Right,
We're so advanced. They're using the same gloves that they were using in 1999, 2000.
right, right.
Like when they was fucking breaking each other's fucking head. Like back when Tank Abbott used to fight and
So,
shit.
so the way that industry, I guess, the way our industry, I guess, should look at it, I guess, would be the same way that in football, not American football, European football or soccer, but
Mhm.
but the way they look at the boot or the cleat, it has evolved, over like time,
Yeah. Everything, yo, baseball gloves. Look at the baseball gloves now, and look at the baseball gloves from back in the day. Them shits look like fucking. They look like bear paws back in the day, and
got like
now
two
you
pillows.
got a nice baseball glove. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right, right,
everything. Look at the back catchers equipment. Look at basketball shoes, bro. Jordans are heavy shoes, bro, and those were basketball shoes. Now you pick up a basketball shoe in Foot Locker, bro. That shit weighs nothing.
right, like,
Yeah, like yo, you gotta evolve with the sport, bro.
right, right. No, facts. Definitely
That's
say facts.
crazy to me that they're refusing to make that adaptation.
Yeah, so real quick to pivot back to the main event with the French gentleman, when DC was trying to talk to him, he was like, "Man, you just did a whole podcast in English, man." He's like, "What's up with that?"
Yeah, Moicano, yo, shout out Moicano because he has a really good YouTube channel and he's like he gives his input really well. He talks his shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He's very
yeah,
entertaining. He's
yeah.
funny. Like, yo, Moicano got a good YouTube channel. So shit, he's probably gonna say something about it. I gotta check it out today because he's probably gonna upload a video talking about his win yesterday.
Right. Facts. I mean, I know I would. Shoot.
Word. So while you checking out Moicano's YouTube channel, make sure you type in Keeping It Blunt Podcast Episode 3, baby.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like and subscribe too while you're at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man. Like and subscribe, please. It helps the algorithm. It helps
And
us get out
share.
there to more people. And
And
yeah, share
share.
the hell out of us, man. Share the hell out of us. Even if you're talking
Sharing is
shit, even if you don't
caring.
like, I'd rather you share us and be like, yo, check out these fucking two idiots talking shit that they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you
But
don't like me,
share it
share
out.
me. Talk trash and share me too. As
Word. Share that
long as you
shit.
sharing. Yeah, no, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
um uh I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, way ahead of myself. So I don't know. But I'm kind of interested in that Joe Pfeiffer and Hammerson fight. Was it Hammerson?
Yeah.
Hammerson.
Hermanson.
Hermanson. That Joe looked
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I see Piper's gonna send him to the Shadow Realm real quick.
The
Not to shit on Hermanson, because Hermanson's a good fighter.
Shadow
But
Realm.
but when all right, there's good fighters and then there's special fighters.
Right.
Piper's a special fighter.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro. You don't break Ngannou's punch record and not be a special fucking guy.
And he's way small. And he's way smaller than my man.
Yeah,
Right?
yo, he fight, but he said he walks around at like 220. He fights at 185.
Okay. Well, he's not. Never mind. I take all that back. Even 185
But
is still right there.
Ngannou walks around at like 270, nigga.
Yeah. I don't know. I
That's
think
crazy.
body mechanics plays a part in all that. So I could see it. I mean, okay.
But they're trying to
It'd be one
discredit him.
thing if
They're
he
trying
didn't
to say
work
that there
out
was
and he
a
wasn't an athlete and da 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 da. He was just some Joe Schmo, 185 or 220.
yeah,
He
yeah.
got whack power, but he's a
And you seen him starch mad people. If you watch his highlights, he starch mad people.
all right. So he knows how to place them hips. He knows how to use the energy from the earth because that's what happens in the pivot. And he knows how to, not to say that then Gunning doesn't, but and then when you put all that technique with his power,
Yeah, with the power. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but the guy who owns the machine is trying to discredit him and saying that there was something wrong with the machine.
Yeah, because you keep letting people bang on that joint.
But
What
you
you
know what
think
it
is
is? You know what got people mad skeptical about that record is how much he beat it by. It was like I don't know if it's PSI or what the unit of measurement is, but it
yeah.
was 120. It was 129,000 units, and that was Ngannou's record.
Yo,
This
maybe
nigga hit it up to 170,000.
maybe maybe he has somebody on the inside who knows how to use AI and he hacked John. You know?
Because yo, from 129,000 to 170,000, that's 41,000 units, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Of
a big
whatever
feat.
whatever unit of measurement you're using, that's 41,000 more than Ngannou was. That's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty big increase.
You're almost his punch and another half a punch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
He hit him with that Poryuken. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that
saying?
shit. I don't know. I lightly believe that there was a discrepancy in the machine, but I also strongly believe that Pfeiffer is a fucking hell of a puncher.
Yeah.
So,
So too. That's why I think it's gonna be a banger on February 10th. You know, Keeping It Blunt's gonna be all over it.
oh yeah, we
Give
on
you all
that.
the
We
info,
on that.
you
We
know.
on that.
And for
But
all our
before
readers
that,
out there, don't worry, we're gonna have the website up with the blog and all that. Don't worry.
before that, we got Volkanovski versus Ilya Taporia.
Yeah, that's hold on, I got that right here somewhere. Yeah, what's that? That's well no, that's February
That's,
17th.
that's next week coming out. Next 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, this one's the 10th, Joe.
Yo, oh, so Joe is before
Yeah,
that. Okay,
Joe's
I
the
got him. I
10th.
got him mixed
Then we
up.
got Volkanovski, and then we got the two little dudes, Marino and
Moreno and Royval.
yeah, that's the 24th.
Yeah,
Gonna be all
Royval.
over
Yo,
all that.
Royval's a dog too. Yo, I respect the shit out of Royval because he takes whatever fight, yo. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever. Where you need me at, I'll knock him out. Where you want me at.
right. I'm a fighter, so just
And
do
I
it.
respect that shit. He's a banger. He's a banger. He's like the Tasmanian Devil. I think that's his nickname, Tasmanian Devil.
Tasmanian Devil. I like that.
Yeah, he's a banger, bro. I like watching his fights.
So you know
He's a
what
little
weight class that
fucking
is exactly? I don't remember.
125.
Yeah, the little guys,
Little
they're always
guys.
because they're so athletic and they can move fast and
Yeah, yo, the speed is ridiculous at that weight class.
right. So it's like
Bro, you remember John Dodson,
John
the
Dotson. Yeah, I know.
magician?
Yeah, John Dotson.
Oh, yo, his fucking like his hands. I still feel like he has the fastest hands of anybody that I've ever seen throw a fucking strike.
Yeah, yeah. He got
Yeah,
some.
he
That's
got some Bruce Lee speed hands, bro.
I can dig it.
Like that's just crazy.
Heck yeah.
So
No,
check this out though.
yeah.
Check this out though. All right, so we got to talk about the drama that's been happening this past week though.
Yeah, let's go.
UFC 299 drama, UFC 300 drama. You know,
Let's go.
let's start off with fucking Dustin Poirier, my boy, the
They
Diamond.
pulled out, right? No
No,
go. Huh?
no. Check
You
this out.
sure?
Check this out. Check this out. Yeah. Bro, I've been on
So
top
it's
of it
still
ever since
on.
I seen him.
We're still
Yeah,
good.
it's still on. It's
Uh,
still on. But check this out. I seen him post that the fight is off, and something told me it was fishy. Just the way he posted it, like man, out of the blue, like it was really like unprofessional, which is out of character for Dustin Poirier.
right.
So I was like, something's up with that. So I kept an eye on that shit. I kept an eye on that shit heavy. Like, bro, every couple minutes I would type something in to see what new news came up about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure enough, a couple hours later, he tweets out again. Oh, there was a misunderstanding. I couldn't get in touch with my manager, and the fight's still on.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna say it straight up. That's a bluff like a motherfucker. So he comes back and he says that the fight's still on. He couldn't talk to his manager, whatever. Now I'm calling that bluff off rip, bro. I'm calling that bluff.
Why?
He's full of shit. Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Oh, I can't contact my manager, so I'm gonna fucking let down 20 million fans that you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, what? Nah, I'm gonna tell you what happened. And I could be full of shit, and this could be straight false because I'm just talking from what I think happened.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened. They announced that fight without a contract being signed
Uh,
for clickbait reasons,
uh,
for promotional
Pump
reasons.
it. Right.
Yeah, of course. Dustin Poirier is on this card. Dustin Poirier is one of the biggest names in the UFC, bro.
Hello.
Dustin Poirier knocked out McGregor twice, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hello. It broke that leg, bro. Broke that
Hell yeah,
leg.
come on, man. Dustin Poirier is God tier in MMA right now.
And the
So
evolution of him too is crazy.
yeah, come on. We watched him come up from a high school kid, bro, and now he's one of the top dogs in the sport. Like, don't even come to my face if it ain't for a belt. Straight
And,
up.
and he got hot sauce. Yeah, I mean,
And it's
heck
good
yeah.
too. And it's good too. I have a bottle.
Yeah, see, I need to try some. Oh man.
Yeah, it's good too. It's good. But so um, yeah, so this is what I think happened. They announced that fight for clickbait reasons. He was with it. He was like, all right, yeah, y'all want to announce that? Cool. All right, I'm down for that. I'm down for that fight. That sounds like a good fight. But nothing was official. So when they try to make it official, they try to use that leverage like, yo, it's already out there. Everybody already knows. So now if you pull out, you look like a bitch.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So they're gonna use that leverage, like, all right, it's already out there. I'm gonna offer you, say your regular contract fight is 500,000. I'm gonna offer you 325 just because I feel like you gotta take this fight already. And that nigga was like, you think you got me by the balls? Fights off. Let me go on Twitter. Fights off.
Oh,
Okay.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Yeah. He's
right,
like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you announced it 2 weeks ago. I'll cancel this bitch right now. Don't play with my money.
right.
And they was like, that's why he was like, yeah, I just got off the phone with Hunter Campbell and this and that. Hunter Campbell's Dana's right hand man. Hunter
Okay,
Campbell, everybody says that a lot of the shit that goes on doesn't even run through Dana. Hunter Campbell's the one putting that in place.
okay. Oh, yeah, okay. He's the vice president.
Yeah, pretty much. And they say that if Dana was to retire, Hunter Campbell is gonna step right
Take
into the
over.
spot, and
Wow.
nothing's gonna change. Nothing is gonna change because he has him and Dana have the same exact brain.
Right there.
So if Dana White leaves, nothing's gonna change. Hunter Campbell's gonna come fill in, and it's pretty much gonna be like Dana never left, and he's probably still gonna be running things from outside, behind the scenes, and all that shit.
Oh yeah, he's too invested. What's he gonna?
So when Dustin Poirier hopped back on Twitter, he was like, "Oh yeah, I already spoke to Hunter Campbell and I spoke to my manager. Yeah, everything's all good. Fight's back on. Shit was never off. It was just a misunderstanding with the manager. Da 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 da. He's full of shit. He leveraged his superstardom
Right.
and was like, "You're gonna pay me.
Yeah.
If you want me to fight on this card, you're gonna pay me, and you're gonna pay me what I say you're gonna pay me."
Right.
And he bullied them niggas.
And now here we are.
And now here we are, back.
All
The
right.
fight's back on, and
All
everybody's
right.
happy.
Everybody's happy. It's all about the numbers, man. It's all
Yeah,
about-
yeah,
And truth be told, man, these guys are going out there and has the potential of not coming home, man. So pay the man.
exactly. And there was another scare. There was another scare for fucking UFC 300, bro.
What was
They
that?
were on Google. If you go on Google, it said Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje canceled.
Oh, that's a heart attack. What you mean? That's not
Yeah,
even
bro.
right.
That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm here for, nigga. Like
Right. Right. That's why I'm tuning in. This is the whole situation right here.
exactly. But so I was able, I see something. I'm on it. I'm researching everything. Yeah,
Right.
Twitter fingers, nigga. I'm going crazy. But so what it was they moved it. They had it as the main event, and it's not going to be the main event.
What?
Nah, they haven't announced the main event yet for 300.
Dude, because you know why? They're hyping it up. They probably know the main event. They probably know the
So
whole
they
time.
had, of course, they know, but they had it as the main event. They moved it to co-main event. So therefore, under main event slot, it said canceled.
Oh,
Yeah, so everybody was like,
like
"What
what's
you
going
do?"
on? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what happened. But the fight is still on. Everything is good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Because we want to see that.
But the
That's what
main
we want to
event,
see.
though, the main event still remains a mystery. Now, I've narrowed it down.
So who?
I've narrowed it
What are the
down to
prospects? What are the unusual suspects?
I got so far, I got three, but one of them is off because I don't think they're gonna give a main event spot on UFC 300 to Leon Edwards. Just because his fights are not those fights, bro. Like
Yeah.
nobody's like, oh, I can't wait for the next Leon Edwards fight.
Yeah.
Nobody's like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like, not no disrespect to Leon Edwards, he's a great fighter,
Yeah. Very
but
technical. Very technical. Very
very
technical.
technical, and he sticks to his game plan like no other. Very disciplined.
Very
You know what I'm
disciplined.
saying?
Very disciplined.
And like I love Leon Edwards as a fighter. It's just that he doesn't give you those highlight reel performances
Yeah.
that is, you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah.
you look for. He's not Justin Gaethje. He's
No.
not he's not Michael Chandler. He's
No.
not Max Holloway. You know what I'm saying? He's not Khamzat Chimaev.
No.
Like they put on those shows like I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I feel like people who walk forward typically has a better time putting on those type of shows than people who always are in a defensive posture, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
So that's why I feel like, but so I'm gonna say that one first. I feel like um Islam Makhachev versus Leon Edwards for the welterweight bout for the welterweight belt to give Makhachev double champ status.
that's one option,
That's
right?
one option.
Okay.
Two option. What I'm hearing, McGregor Chandler is always out there, but I'm not even putting that on the table because McGregor's so fucking iffy.
Yeah, no.
I
I
don't
don't think
even
he's
I
coming
don't
back.
even
He's not
consider that.
coming back.
I don't think he's coming back either. I don't think we'll ever see him fight again.
Mm.
But uh the second fight that I think is on the table is Tom Aspinall versus Alex Pereira.
Yeah. That'd be a banger. That'd be a banger.
Now, Alex Pereira,
Yeah,
Alex
Alex, I
Pereira's
love Alex.
coming from middleweight though, yo. He used to fight even though he
Wait,
was a huge middleweight.
wait, do you mean this Alex?
Yeah. Yep. For sure. Because he remember he used to fight at middleweight. He won the title at middleweight. When
Right,
he
yeah.
moved up to 205, he won the title there. Now he's talking about going up to heavyweight to fight Tom Aspinall for the interim belt and win the title there. He only got 9 fights in the UFC, bro.
Ambition.
That's
Ambition.
crazy.
But he's
But
nice though.
he came in at the top of the class because he had already beat our champion
That's
in
it.
another organization.
Right,
So that's why he came in
right.
at the top of the class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That makes
But
sense. For
yeah, it
those
makes
who,
sense, but
for you
it's still a
casuals who
crazy
don't
stat.
realize this.
It's still a crazy stat. It's still a crazy stat. Like Chimaev is undefeated in the UFC and has yet to see a title shot. Alex Pereira got knocked out by Izzy and
Yeah,
already got 2 title shots in 2
shots.
divisions.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know the rhyme or reason anymore. I don't get it no more. It's like, what's going
It's a
on?
popularity contest at this
Yeah,
point.
politics, man. Always politics. So,
But
go ahead.
yeah, that was one. It was Pereira versus Tom Aspinall, and there was another one that I saw on here. Where is that? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Izzy versus Drekus.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what I was gonna ask you. He might come down for that too, Alex.
Nah. If anything, they got to go up to him.
Yeah.
But yo, so look, check this out. So it's either gonna be. I'm thinking it's between Pereira and Tom Aspinall for the main event for the heavyweight championship,
Right.
or well, interim heavyweight
So,
championship. Even though I think John Jones is already fucking like 1 foot out the door, retired. Like, give that shit up already.
seriously.
But either that or Drekus versus Izzy
I like that.
for the middleweight. I like that too. I like that too because that's a big hyped fight. That fight already has history. They already had their face off, got in each other's face, talked their shit.
African versus African.
Yeah, who's the real
Who's
African?
the real African? Is it the dark one or the light one for the race?
Yo, loser got to move out of Africa.
Huh?
Loser got to move out of Africa.
Yeah, like a BMF title, like losers got to move out of Africa, yo.
Yeah, that should be
And
funny,
never
yo.
come back. Was it exiled? You're exiled.
So, yo, but check this out though. Check this out. Speaking of like going back to like 2 topics ago. Speaking of Alex Pereira,
Yeah,
there's a guy named Artem Vakitov
that's the art. The first
that
name sounds so familiar. Go ahead.
Artem Vakitov, and he beat Alex in Glory Kickboxing.
I think that's why. Okay, yeah.
And
He
from
coming
from
here?
what I'm hearing, he's on his way to the UFC. Just like, oh, I beat him and he's winning belts in another organization. I'm going over
I'm
there too.
going in
And
there, right?
everybody's on that wave right now.
I could, boy, they want to be a champion. You beat the champion that I already beat. I got you. Run that back. I'm champion now.
Word, yo, word. I just watched a couple clips of him dropping Pereira.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish we had pictures of that so we could flash them in here.
Artem Vakitov.
That would be sick, dude.
Yeah, that's
That
just
would be sick.
crazy.
That would be sick.
But let's see what else I
What else you
got here
got?
on
What
these
else you got in
notes.
that on that page there?
Oh, check
Yeah.
this out.
Yeah, boss.
Rumored potential fight.
I love rumors.
Rumored potential fight, and it's all it is a rumor right now, but it's a fucking great rumor, and I love this rumor. Mark Hunt.
What?
Mark Hunt. You said what for that name? Wait till you hear the other name that's on the other side of the ring.
What?
Mark Hunt in a boxing match versus the one, the only Kid Dynamite, Iron Mike Tyson.
What?
Yeah.
What? Are you? What? Now I'm geeked. Mike Tyson versus Mark Hunt. He's doing that
Yeah.
MMA. When is this for?
In a boxing match. They don't got a date yet. It's just a rumor. Like it might happen.
I'm writing that down right now, bro. What are you talking about? Yo, because you know
Mark Hunt versus Mike Tyson.
well, you already know what I'm geeked about, right?
Oh, yeah, I got that written down right here too.
Yeah, you already know what I'm geeked about. Tell the
You want
world.
to talk about it? Let's
Tell
talk about it.
America.
Finally, we brought this up on the last episode too, and we didn't know where they were as far as contractual
Right.
agreements, but now
Official.
we got a solidified date.
Official.
Shannon Briggs, Rampage Jackson. Oh yeah,
Yes.
hold up real quick.
Yeah.
I said something about Rampage Jackson's podcast last time. It's Jackson Podcast. JAXXON Podcast.
Yeah, you
Go
heard
check that out. It's very good.
Jackson Podcast, y'all.
But yo, fucking yeah, that's gonna be a banger. Shannon
Banger.
Briggs and Rampage.
Banger. Did you see you saw the video, right?
Yeah.
So he was like, you were talking all that shit. All that, yo, he was geeked. He was like, I'm signing it, right? He was like, I can't get the video. He was like, I'm signing it right now.
Hell
So
yeah.
I was geeked.
Hell yeah. I
2
can't wait
years
for
in the
that. I
making.
can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it. I really can't. I really can't. I really can't.
Yeah, but I think Briggs is gonna give him the work, to be honest. It's boxing. If it was MMA, Rampage all day.
No, all that. Well, yeah, Shannon Briggs is the world champion. Yeah, of course he's gonna give him that work, but it's still gonna be a dope fight because
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Rampage, I see it like this. If Rampage does win, only because of grit, that's it. Somehow, some way he was able to eat everything and still be able to.
Because he got that dog in him.
Yeah, that's it.
He got that dog.
As far as skill, I mean, I love Rampage though. So everybody, be clear. You heard me in the second episode. I mean, I love Rampage. I do. But we're talking about boxing though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
You know, just like
If it was MMA, Rampage all day.
Just like how I felt. Real quick pivot, y'all, to the bare knuckle. How I felt like with Diego Sanchez, who I have great respect for, versus Trout, who's an actual boxer, who like gave him the business. Diego was all bloody.
Not the same Diego, bro. Even in MMA, he's not the fucking same,
I mean,
bro.
And I may agree with that, but here's all the distinction I'm trying to make here is that my heart was broke because I knew for a fact that Diego would have wiped him up if it was the MMA match because the guy's a boxer. Boxer he is. I know Diego was seeing. He was seeing
boxers on their back. You know, boxers on their back look like turtles. So
right, and then don't forget, the kicks. I mean, so in a real fight, Trout would have got worked. But unfortunately, it wasn't that, and Diego got worked. He was, but
Damn.
he's such a beast, though. The doctor's looking at him, and he's sitting. I mean, blood everywhere, and he's sitting there coherent. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Come on, let's go." Yo,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like it though.
He's always been a dog like that. That's what made him gain my respect in the first place, because he's always been a dog like that.
He's so his mentals are so strong.
Yeah. But so check this out. Real quick, just to mention him, just because I like him. Kevin Lee coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah, Kevin Lee retired last year, and he said this sport was bullshit, which he was dealing with the politics. He got in his feelings, which I understand. Happens to the best of us. And he quit.
Look, as long as they can work out, the money, I'm sure he'll come right back. Same thing with Diaz.
So
1 minute Diaz is, he's peeing outside, and next minute he's like, "Yeah, I'll come back if y'all could let me come back." Whatever.
yeah,
You know?
Diaz is in it for the money though. Kevin Lee, he was like, I miss the sport.
Okay.
I miss competing, and I still feel like I can compete with the best. So why not do it?
Right. Well,
exactly. So I respect that.
So that was the same, I don't know how true it was, but that was the same thought behind the tease of Khabib coming back. Right? He was saying like,
check this out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Khabib, Ali Abdelaziz, you know who that is?
The manager guy, right?
He manages a lot of fighters. He got a lot of fighters under his belt.
That's going. We're going keeping it blunt. Management coming to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, word. So he's Khabib's manager as well. So he stated something that Khabib has a plan to come back to the sport and win 3 titles: welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight.
Listen, I just saw who's the gentleman? I believe he's Russian with the one eye missing. Or it's not missing, it's like white.
Oh yeah, he's a Nurmagomedov too.
Right. So he was saying, like, I don't know what it was a quick little reel on Facebook. But at one point he had wanted to wrestle with Khabib. And then they were like, "Yeah, you still want to do that?" And he was like, well, he laughed at first. And he was like, but then he was like, no, because he was like, I heard now, like he's way bigger than me now, and I heard he's like a real bear now. So I mean, maybe.
Bro, how do you feel about that though? Like, yeah, he's a bad matchup, even all the way up to 205, dog. I could see him dragging somebody like Yuri Prohashka or Alex Pereira. I could see him dragging him to the floor and having his way, bro.
Yeah, he's strong. He's strong.
But then at the same time, at that size, you get caught by one of them niggas, bro, you're done. If Alex Pereira catch you with a clean punch, you're not eating that the way you ate Connors.
So, okay, true. What about Gaethje though? He said Gaethje was the hardest punch he ever took.
Yeah, but Gaethje's at 155. Imagine taking that punch from a 205-pounder, bro.
Yeah.
Jan Blachowicz. Think about Jan Blachowicz, bro. He could fight at heavyweight easily, and he fights at 205.
Listen. The man's 50-0. I'll watch it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'll watch it too. But I don't know. Yeah, that's a bold statement. See, 185, I can see that all day.
I'm okay with the bold statements. You're not okay with that?
I don't see him bullying certain good wrestlers though. I don't see him bullying Jared Cannonier.
He didn't bully.
I don't see him bullying Khamzat Chimaev.
I think that would be though. Come on.
Oh my God, Khabib versus Khamzat?
I would love to see. I would love to see that.
I'll give my left pinky to see that right now.
If that could be 300, listen, we might have to go there. You know what I'm saying? That would be a banger.
That would be a crazy fight. That would be a banger.
It'd be a wrestling clinic. We would learn so much in that fight, man. We would play it back and learn so much in that fight.
That shit would be crazy, yo. Like, who would really win that, bro?
Yo.
Who would really win that?
Any given Sunday, dude. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Because they both got the same style. Like, it's just, who's right now? It's a matter of who's stronger. Can I overpower you?
Right. Who's gonna inflict the most damage down here? Because it's
Yeah,
definitely
that's
gonna have to go down
crazy,
there,
yo.
unless they both decide to keep it standing, which is what
They
did
wouldn't do that. Nah, they wouldn't do that.
which is what did your boy dirty. Was that Kevin Holland when he decided when he did a little gentleman's bet with my
Oh
guy
yeah, yeah, with Wonder
Wonder
Boy.
Boy?
You don't make that bet with Wonder Boy.
Not at all.
No,
Not
not
at all.
that
His
one.
taekwondo
Not
is
that one.
a bean.
Hell nah, bro. He's undefeated in karate, nigga, like 100 something and oh.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fucking crazy.
yeah, yeah. See, that would be so
But
dope.
bro, you heard about Khabib's teammate?
Mm.
One of Khabib's teammate on Russia got disrespectful, fucking pissed on somebody,
Oh yeah,
and they killed him for it.
that's Russia. We talking about?
That's, that's
Who
crazy,
killed him?
yo.
RGB or RBG, whatever it's called.
Nah, the goons.
Goons.
I
Dang.
don't know exactly who, but yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
crazy. Like that nigga thought he thought he was big and bad because he's a fighter.
Right.
And like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
Yeah,
I'll beat the fuck out you.
you
All
got
right.
fighters. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. You think you're gonna beat the fuck out of everybody, and them guns, them
Right.
guns, they fight better than anybody.
That's different. Right. You got fighters and you got shooters. Hello.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy,
like,
yo.
okay, that's like long time ago. I'm going way back, y'all. I'm going way back, y'all. That's like when Roy Jones Jr. had beef with Fat Joe. And
Oh
Roy Jones
yeah,
beef
yeah.
crazy. He rolled up in there on the studio like, huh, huh, huh. And Fat Joe said, listen. He said, you're
I
gonna
got the
beat.
blick.
He said, you're gonna beat me. But I don't know if all of them gonna let you walk out of here alive. Like straight
Straight
up.
up.
So I'm gonna get beaten if you're gonna beat me, but you may not walk out of here. You know what I mean? So you sure you
Facts.
want to do
That's
that?
facts. That's facts.
A whole different thing.
This is real life, nigga. It's not a sport. This is real life.
Right. And because it's real life, and because people know they can't be like you, they have that to even the playing field out. You know what
Word.
Jadakiss said? What did Jadakiss said? He was talking about how the small little hand pistol could hold down Shaq. I forget that.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
could
yeah,
hold down
yeah.
Shaq with that. Like, come on. As long as you got that, I mean, not
Straight
to
up.
take it there, but I'm just saying, I'm sorry to hear that though. So what happened? So
Like
what's going
that
on? Like, what they
meme.
doing?
Shit. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up and throw that in the podcast.
Nah, I mean, like, yeah, that's perfect. I love it. So did America. But my thing is, like, are they mourning him? Like, is it like a thing, or
Oh yeah, of
he's
course.
not
Yeah,
big
of
enough?
course. Yeah, they
He's
fucked
not
him
big
up,
enough
bro.
for it to be a
They
thing. And he's not. He's
yeah,
not.
they over there. The Khabib's camp is like distraught right now. That
Okay.
was their homie. That was their homie.
So the
But
goons got
yeah,
him.
yeah, the goons got him, and that's fucking not good.
It's not. It's not. It's horrible. It's horrible.
But
And
to
that's why you got to
pivot
roll deep sometimes too.
straight up,
A wolf
especially if you're
life.
gonna be doing shit like pissing on niggas. You wildin', bro. You extra wildin',
The
bro.
wallet.
Extra wildin', bro. You on
Yeah,
your R.
like
Kelly shit.
I pee on you. Pee pee pee.
But yo, let's pivot over to something else. Fucking
Sure.
yo, Ian Gary, bro.
Right.
How you feel about Ian Gary, man?
You want to come in? Ian Gary. I don't really follow Ian Gary, to be honest with you. I know he had a little spat with my man, what's it called? Strickland. And I know
Yeah,
something about his woman or something. I really don't even know. I know
yeah,
we
bro.
all forgive you, America.
It's a whole bunch of shit, bro.
But
His woman,
I also heard, hold up, he's a pretty good fighter though. I mean, that I heard.
he is. He's undefeated.
Okay.
He's undefeated. Ain't nothing worse than a bitch ass nigga who could fight, huh?
But what makes him that way? What was the issue with him?
But
Like, what's
so he just does a lot of questionable shit. Like he's going back and forth. Him and Jeff Neal are about to fight right now, but they were about to fight before. Then their fight got canceled for some reason. And he first that thing with Neil Magny when he was trying to make it seem like he was beating his kids and all that. That was fucking stupid. And like leave people kids out of it, bro. Like, all right, the man mentioned his own kids. You know what
Oh,
I'm
so that's
saying?
how
But
this
it's
whole
not that
thing
don't
started. So Ian made mention about something that Neil said.
nah Neil Magny said I'm gonna beat him like one of my kids or something
Right,
like that.
right.
And
I
this
remember
nigga
that.
took Ian Gary took that and ran with it and was like, "Oh, you be beating on your kids? You're a horrible father. This and that,
Yeah,
yeah."
yeah,
And he's like, shut the fuck up.
right.
You could tell you never got beat, obviously, you little spoiled prick. But fucking um yeah, some people need ass. But he said all that shit, whatever. And then he did the whole Jeff Neal thing where Jeff Neal got arrested in like a DUI or some shit like that. And then he put
Oh.
Jeff Neal's mugshot on a shirt and was like promoting that and selling that shit as merch. And he was making money off of that shit and doing all that shit. And yeah, but then when people start talking about his wife, he's like, "How dare you bring my personal family into this?" And it's bro, you the first one to bring up personal shit.
Right. You started it, you don't want to.
You're a little bitch. And your wife got you by the balls, nigga. Your wife tells you what to do, what to say, how to say it, what to wear, where to be, who to talk to.
Wow.
Fucking your his wife's ex-husband is their in-home nutritionalist. He lives with them.
Wow. That's
So what you
wild
think
right
is
there.
so what you think is out happening while you out training and
Yeah.
she's at home with the ex-husband?
Yeah, exactly.
Or
It
you
is,
out at a press conference or whatever the fuck you got to do. You don't even got to be going. You don't even got to be doing nothing. You could be going to fucking get milk.
You said he's a nutritionist?
Yeah.
He's giving her that vitamin D. That's
Making sure
horrible,
she stays
Ian.
fully
Silly
fully
boy.
nutritionalized.
Silly boy. Hilarious.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass.
Well,
Yeah, and it is what it is. When you see me, smack the shit out of me. Make me famous, boy.
right, right. Shoot. It is
Straight
what
up.
it is. But hey.
But yo, check this out.
Mm.
Go ahead. Now, what you're saying? What you about to say?
No. That sounds way juicier. Go ahead, go.
No, check this out. Yeah. Colby Covington's next fight is
Is
close to being released, and
oh
they pretty much know who it's gonna be.
who?
Fucking Shavkat Rakhmonov,
Covington has no chance. What are we talking about here?
bro.
That's the new guy.
Shav,
That's that 19-second guy.
yeah, no.
Oh,
He's a heavyweight. The guy I'm talking, the
oh,
guy,
oh,
that guy.
oh, oh, oh.
This guy
Oh yeah,
is
yeah. My bad, my bad.
he's the boogeyman right now of the welterweight division, bro. Like they was talking about when Kamzat was the monster that everybody knew him for before he started like fucking not fighting all the time.
Yeah,
When Kamzat was the scary monster,
yeah.
everybody was saying like, "Yo, y'all think Kamzat's the monster? Shavkat Rakhmonov is the real monster."
Okay.
And he's still undefeated. He just beat who he just beat? I think he just beat
Yeah.
Wonder Boy.
Oh, yeah. He looked like Asian, but he's not Asian. Yeah, I know
Yes,
you're talking
yes,
about.
he's Russian,
Yeah,
but
I
he
know you're
looks
talking
Asian.
about. I know you're talking about. Yeah, he's an animal. He's a whole
Oh
he's a
yeah,
whole
man,
bad
that's
guy.
gonna be a good fight.
That should be a
I hope
fantastic
he
fight.
ragdolls Kobe Covington.
So, but real quick though, the world might hate me for this one, but I care a lot. By the way, that was sarcasm. um, yo, I don't think he beat Burns. Sorry, America.
Oh, Chimaev, right?
Yeah, no, sorry.
I
That
don't know.
fight's
That shit
close.
was
Don't
so
get me
up in
wrong,
the
but I
air,
don't think.
bro.
Huh?
That shit was so up in the air, bro. It was so close.
I mean, it was close, but I don't think he beat Bill Burns. Do you think beat Burns?
I think it should have went. It should have went into the books as a draw.
I like that one. I could have lived with that one. I could have lived with
Yeah,
that, but not like that. Not like he lost.
I think it should have been a draw. And draws are so fucking rare in MMA.
Yeah, they
But
are.
I think that should have been one of them. That should have been one of them. I think another one that should have been one of them is Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev won the first time they fought.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was a
another
good fight.
draw.
That was a good fight. That should have been a
That
draw.
was another draw.
I
I had that
agree.
as a draw.
I agree. I agree there. Yeah, they should reconsider that word draw.
Yeah, they should really start making more draws.
They should. By the way, 10 minutes.
I bet. So check this out. I want to dive into this and then we out.
Let's go. What you got?
So look, so I watched the video on YouTube. I forget the guy's name. I'll make sure to bring it up next time I'm next podcast because I don't like taking people's shit without crediting them.
Of course.
But I did get this from a YouTuber, and he was asking. He was like, "Yo, are we headed into a new era in MMA?" Because check this out. Check this out. We got Dustin Poirier, which is from the OG era, fighting Benoit Saint Denis, which is a newer up and comer guy, and that he has a very strong chance of beating Dustin Poirier. So he beats Dustin Poirier. That sends
All
Dustin
right.
Poirier pretty much packing. So like he's
Dustin
already looking at
Poirier, if he
retirement.
gets out of
Right.
there, that's one
So
in with
boom,
the new,
Dustin
out with the
Poirier.
old. That's one.
That's
Right.
one that's from the
Volkanovski,
original
if he
era.
loses to Ilya Taporia,
That's another one. In with the new, out with the old. Volkanovski's been the champ for a minute. He's had a run.
right.
Ilya Taporia is a new up and coming undefeated fighter. If he beats Volkanovski, we just entered a new era for the featherweight division. So
Yeah.
that's another one. Out with the old and with the new.
Volkanovski's
Another
old
one.
already?
Not old,
Old
but
enough.
he's been around for a while. His era's been he's been reigning in his era for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
So if he loses, his era's over.
Yeah.
We enter a new era. Boom. Arman Sarukian, which is the Pakistani guy. He's like Palestinian or something like that.
Okay.
Another really good fighter. He's about to fight Charles Oliveira.
Okay. Oh yeah?
If Charles, yeah, if
like
Charles
Charles too.
Oliveira loses, that's another one in with the new, out with the old.
Yeah.
Because Charles Oliveira is an OG. Sarukian's new.
Get that fresh blood.
Yeah, this is his first like big name fight.
Okay.
That's another one. Duplessis just dethroned fucking Sean Strickland dethroned Izzy, but Duplessis is the champ right now. He's new. He's a new fighter.
Right.
He got his first title shot, his first shot at the title, he won it.
Right.
So he's new. It's not like he's been in the title picture for a long time. He's new.
Right. There's no conversation.
That's another one, out with the old, in with the new.
Right.
Boom. Another one. Tom Aspinall is the champ right now.
Right. Interim.
He's new. That was his first time coming up for the champ.
Right.
And he won it.
Right.
So that's another one.
Who did he fight for that?
He fought fuck. Sergey Pavlovich.
Okay.
Pavlovich was knocking out everybody.
Right.
Pavlovich was on the fucking knockout streak.
He had an off night, you think, or he was giving work. He just got out.
Nah, he was outclassed by the better man. He didn't have an off night.
That happens.
In my opinion.
So he's dethroning. Go ahead, not to cut you off.
So boom. O'Malley is a new era fighter. He's the champ right now. That's another new era right there.
Right.
Alexa Grasso just beat Shevchenko for the belt. That's another new era fighter.
Right.
She's new.
Right.
This is her first time as champion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these we're entering a new era right now as we speak in MMA. All these fighters that I just named, Dustin Poirier is on his way out, and he's about to be replaced by a new fighter, Benoit Saint Denis. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna bet on that fight on my app, and I'm gonna bet on Dustin Poirier because you'd be a fool not to. But he has a chance of losing this fight.
Right. And
if he loses, that's in with the new, out with the old. If Taporia beats Volkanovski, that's in with the new, out with the old. If Arman Sarukian beats Oliveira, that's in with the new, out with the old. If Tom Aspinall beats whoever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That's a new era right there. He just his first title defense, and now he's on his way to building title defenses and creating the Tom Aspinall era.
Right.
For heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, it's a lot of new eras coming in, and I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited to see there's a lot of fighters. And think about this. The fighters that are coming up now are not the same caliber of fighters that we're used to when they're new. Because
keep going, yeah.
Our fighters that we're used to are coming from, I this dude got a kickboxing background, and
Right.
now he transitioned to MMA. This
Right.
dude got a wrestling background, but he transitioned to MMA. This
Boxing.
dude got a boxing background, karate background,
Right.
Muay Thai background, and now they're all coming together to do MMA. The fighters that are coming up now are coming from an MMA background.
Right. Right.
They don't start off as a specialist. Oh, I'm a specialist striker. I'm a specialist wrestler.
Oh.
Like, I do everything from
Right.
jump. Since I was 4, I've been doing wrestling. I've been doing striking. I've been doing Muay Thai, karate striking, boxing,
Right.
fucking jujitsu, wrestling. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Right.
Since I was 4 years old, I've been doing all of these. Not just, oh, I did karate from the time I was 10 till I was 20, and then I started doing MMA.
Right.
Like, these niggas is coming up in MMA.
Right. Yeah. No, I get that.
So
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
the
So wait.
talents.
So you know what? I wonder what generation that started. That's a good point you're making. Like this is the generation. Like how it's like. So my generation got got introduced to like the internet and all that stuff, and then like Caleb's like Mozart's generation is like grown in, like you were saying the other day about like they're built for this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you
They're
got all
grown
the
into it.
specialists. So before that, you had like the Rampages who were just brawling. Then you had the specialists, and now we're entering the era of, well, I came up in MMA since 4 years old, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who I think is the first product of that era? The
Who?
new era?
Who?
Sage Northcutt.
Sage Northcutt?
Yeah.
Gotta look him up.
I think he's the first product of like,
Sage.
Sage Northcutt and oh man, I forget their names, man. That's so disrespectful, bro, because they're good, man. They're really fucking good. There's this Asian family, brothers and sisters, and one of the sisters died really young at like 18 years old. She was really good too.
And she
But they
died in the
come up
ring?
like
She
that.
died in the ring?
I don't know how she died, to be honest. I don't know how she died, to be honest. But I'm gonna make sure. Matter of fact, let me make a fucking note to talk about this in the next podcast because I really want to bring this up. But yeah, they're really good. They're really young. They're undefeated, and they're part of that era. That they've been doing this since they were in diapers, bro. MMA, full on MMA, every aspect of fighting.
That's hot.
And they've been doing this since they were in diapers, bro. And now they're like 17, 18, and they're
Ready.
like
Savages.
whoa. They're next level, bro. They're next level, bro.
I feel
This
like
is the future of this sport.
if you give a kid like growing up in Shaolin Temple, if you give a kid that and then like come 17, 18, they're like unstoppable, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yo, the level of fighters that we're gonna see within the next fucking 10, 20 years, bro. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy, bro. We're gonna have people that surpass the greatest fighters of all time. Like we're gonna have people that are better at jujitsu than the Gracies. We're gonna have people that are better strikers than Bruce Lee.
Well, don't we
We're
kind
gonna
of
have
got that
better
now though with that? Who's that white guy? I ain't trying to make it a white, black, Spanish, Asian, whatever thing, but
yeah.
that's how I know him. Mighty Mouse just did a thing on him, and he was like, "Oh my, Gordon, isn't Gordon's killing?"
Oh yeah.
Steroid freak, though I heard, but he's killing
I
it.
forget his name. I forget his first name.
Ryan
Something
Gordon,
Gordon. Yeah.
Ryan
Ryan
Gordon.
Gordon. Yeah, it's the dude with the gray hair. He's like 20 something years old. He got gray hair.
Yeah. So I mean, he's already, I think, to what you're saying. I mean, I'm piggybacking and agreeing.
But he's a specialist though.
Okay,
He's a jujitsu specialist.
that's a little different than what you're saying then.
Yeah, because I'm talking about the kids that grow
Oh,
up
right. I see what you're saying.
training everything. All right, guys. Once again, I apologize for the abrupt ending. We're trying to work on our timing. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe. Episode 3. Episode 4 coming next week. And we're going to keep them coming every week as long as you guys keep tuning in. So I appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, share, push this channel. The more we get, we're going to try to do a lot of things coming up. We're going to have sweepstakes coming up. We're going to have guests on the podcast. So make sure to stay tuned and appreciate you guys' viewership, man. Peace. Remember, keep it blunt.